Hey, yo, what's up, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, I hope you're living life to the fullest. I hope you finally started living life for yourself. You stopped living life for other people. You stopped living life to impress people, and you started living life for yourself. You started going to the gym. You started doing the things you love. You started recording those videos you finally wanted to start recording. You finally started posting on your social media like you wanted to. You finally started doing everything for yourself. You're not doing anything to seek validation or to seek approval. You finally started doing everything for you. Remember, 2026 is coming. Don't wait until January to set up your goals. Listen, I'm a brother. The time is right now, and the time is being taken. You're never gonna get it back. So why not just start right now? Start chasing your dreams. Start doing the things you love, because you are gonna regret it. I'm not just saying it, my brother. You know, Listen, man, if you're new to my YouTube channel, my name is Chris Mans. I make videos to motivate people, to encourage people, to help people be better versions of themselves so they're still young, to help them achieve their goals, and to keep them motivated, to teach them how to build discipline so they can be animals. In other words, so they can be better versions of themselves. That's why I'm here. I'm here to encourage people, to motivate people, to teach people. I'm here for that reason. That's why God brought me to this world you know. But listen, man, I'm not. Let's dive into the video. Like I said, my name is Chris Manzi. As you can tell by the title, man, here are things I wish I knew after graduating high school. Here are things I wish I knew right when I turned 18 years old. There's a lot of things obviously I wish I knew. I was a kid. Right now I'm like 19 years old. Still a kid to some people, but I feel like I've grown. I've grown so much. A lot of things have changed in my life, and I feel like I've grown so much. You know, Still growing, still learning a lot of things. But here are things I'm going to share with you guys, because you may be a 16-year-old, 15-year-old, ready to take your life serious. Ready to level up, and that's why you're watching this video. And my boy, congratulations to you, because you're getting ahead than 99% of people in this world. But here are things I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew the difference between a debit card and a credit card. This is not a financial class, or I don't talk about finance stuff, but here are things I wish I knew, man. I'm saying? The difference between a debit card and a credit card. So what's a debit card? I'm just gonna break it down for you real quick. A debit card is a card where you just put your money in, your money. And a credit card, it helps build your credit. You know, for example, I'm not gonna really dive too deep in it, because I did not go to school for that, and I don't know so much about it. I'm just gonna break it down real quick for you guys. So yeah, that's a debit card. You just put your money in it, just like a pig box. So you just put your money in it, and when you want to spend it, you swap your card. A credit card helps you build your credit. The money you're spending on your credit card is the bank money, and you gotta pay them at the end of the month. And guess what? If you don't pay them at the end of the month, your credit score is gonna drop. And that record is gonna stay on for 7 years. And a credit card is very important. I can't stress it enough, my brother. If you want to buy a house, the first thing they look at is your credit score. If you want to buy a car, the first thing they look at is your credit score. If your credit score is bad, you gotta pay higher interest. You know, those are things I wish I knew. I wish I started. I wish I opened an account when I was still young, under my mom's, but under my mom's name, or under my stepdad's name, or under my brother's name, as an authorized user, so I can start building my credit while I'm still young. I probably wouldn't be paying high interest right now on my car. Those are things I've learned as a 19-year-old, and I'm going to make sure my kids don't make the same mistake. We live to learn. No regrets in life. We live to learn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are things I wish I knew, bro. Those two things are very important. The difference between a debit card and a credit card. The third thing I've learned, or second thing I've learned, is that, bro, right when you graduate, I did get a job, but right when you graduate high school, you got to get a job. You got to get a job. You got to get your money together. Why did I say you got to get a job? You got to get a job because you got to get your money together. You got to start saving up. You're becoming a grown man, bro. And at 20, 23, 25, if you push it that far, you got to move out of your mama's house. You got to move out of your parents' house. You know what I'm saying? I haven't moved out of my mom's house because I'm currently helping my mom. You know what I'm saying? She's a single mother. I'm helping her. You're probably in the same situation. But at 25, we got to move out. We got to start our own lives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's dragging it right there. 25, bro, you gotta move up. This time you go start your own life. So listen, my brother, right after high school, you gotta get a job, save your money. All this drip, all this trans, they don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. I'm not saying don't get drippy or don't look good, don't feel good about yourself. But bro, they don't mean nothing. You know, save your money, invest your money. Now you gotta start thinking about your future. Do you want to work a 9 to 5 until you're 65? Or do you want to work a 9 to 5 for 10 years, struggle, save money, and enjoy your life when you're 30 years old? Enjoy your life. Would you want to enjoy your life while you're still young and struggle when you get older? It's up to you, right? Everybody make different decisions in life. It's up to you. Do you want to struggle now or do you want to struggle later? So my brother, I can't stress it enough. When you graduate high school, make sure you get a job. Make sure you start saving your money. Nobody's going to teach you that. Another thing I wish I knew is that you lose people after you graduate high school. Your friends, your family members, people start growing up. People you grew up with, you're not going to look at them the same. Because your mind is going to grow, man. You're going to become a man. Not a man, but you're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically. You're going to start looking at things different. And you and your friends may not talk as much as you guys used to talk to. It's completely normal. It's a phase you're going to go through. Every man goes through it. And it is what it is. If you're going through it right now, I mean, it's completely normal. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose people. And that's how you grow. Don't let that stress you. Don't let that stress you, make you not want to do shit, force you to want to call your friends, want to pit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. People outgrow each other, and it is what it is, my brother. That's another thing I wish I knew right when I graduated high school. And another thing I wish I knew right when I graduated high school, bro, is another thing. Actually, this is not right when I graduated high school, but I wish, you know what I'm saying, I learned a lot of things while I was still in school. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of things. I did more than I did. I wish I did a lot than I did when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, my brother, we don't live to regret. We live to learn. This is the end of the video. I'm not going to talk a lot. If you like this kind of videos, my man, make sure you comment it down below and let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. I love you so much, my brother. My name is Chris Manzi. You have a wonderful day. Peace.